Rocktober, day number 3. As you just found out, your Rocktober featured artist today is Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses double shots today, still coming up at 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. Those are also times to be listening for the word that wins you possibly a Rocktober t-shirt, put you in the running for a chance to Vegas.
So be listening and text in the word. Every one of those double shots, 8, 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5. The word for this 8 o'clock hour double shot
is roses.
There we go.
Roses, R-O-S-E-S. Text that now to 417-659-9797. Put yourself in the running to win this hour's Rocktober t-shirt and be in the running to be picked to be in the drawing for the Vegas trip. Now, as you do that, do remember you can qualify once per day, and the more you put in, the better you get out.
Better your odds.
Okay, that's a better way of putting it.
The more you get in, the better you get out, I believe is what he said, and I'm not sure what that means.
It means better odds.
Text it in. You can listen every one of those times. Every time we play a double shot, make sure you're texting in the word. Increases your odds and your chances of building your dream Vegas package and getting your Rocktober t-shirt, of course.
Real quick, speaking of winning, we have our Pro Football Pick'em with Indigo Sky Casino. Got a game tonight. Make sure you get your picks in for that. Chance to win $100 Go Rewards. And on top of that, that also means we are going to be making our picks in the Pella Punishment. We are on a streak of one game. Yes.
1 game winning streak. Here we come.
And that's pretty much all we've done all year.
We're trying to make it 2.
Make it 2. We'll find out who we're picking coming up at 8:30. My homie's dissing this girl.
That's the beauty of Weezer.
Just starts off.
The whitest dudes ever singing that line. It's the greatest.
Good morning, all. I don't know how long this internship thing's going to be.
I couldn't tell you. Is it like a...
It sounds.
is it?
It sounds to me it's just like a career fair. So I think I might be there a long time, and that's why all of a sudden I realized, oh no, I thought this was like we go over and
Like a conference or
and
something.
we talk like for an hour or something, or we listen, or we are there for an hour to meet potential or something. I don't think. I think it's an all. I'm afraid it's going to be one of them on there till like 2 or 3 o'clock. Which means I will get nothing done today. That's why I need to do some stuff right before I leave.
Well,
I'll end that a little early. We got everything except for the last thing. We got tomorrow done. So
send Brett up there to relieve you.
yeah, I'm sure he'll be all for that.
Somebody, anybody.
Well, if it gets, I think if I do like a quick hour or two or part of, I can at least go, hey, there's stuff that I gotta get in by this time.
And, hey, that's okay, but... I hope some people show up.
I thought it was something else. I was going to do it anyway because I was asked.
Yeah, whatever.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with it because if we get something out of it, great.
We're looking for that.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have one or that way you never know because it could turn into something. But if it hits that point, then it's like, okay, because I've still got to get stuff for the weekend because of Joey for tonight. I need to usually have all the way through Monday, or at least Sunday tonight. Because
it's Thursday.
That way, yeah, I know. That's why I realized, like, holy crap. I was like, well,
Week has scooted along a little bit, it seems like.
it's like it's not good that I was out of it yesterday.
I kind of was too, though. That seemed weird.
I just was not.
I
could not get anything done.
I mean, I'm making some changes, so I'm kind of wondering some of that's that, but I'm a little dizzy this morning. It's strange. So, of course, I'm going to go, give blood. I'll be good.
I feel a little dizzy. I'll give blood now. That's not good.
But yesterday, I felt the same way. And this morning, though, I was so tired. I did watch, most of the Royals game. Natalie and I went out, and she pitched, and I helped fix dinner and stuff. And then, so I was popping back in, to the living room.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, what's going on? That kind of thing. And then I think I was asleep by pretty early for me. I woke up. I felt so good this morning. Like,
I feel better.
Wow.
Like
I
today.
felt so good.
Well, that's part of me was wondering, was I trying to get sick yesterday?
I woke up before my alarms went off, thinking,
I didn't do that.
oh crap, I slept right through. I never set. I turned them off and they didn't get set. Nope. I just woke up before they went off. Felt good. That rarely happens. That won't happen again for 3 years.
I got to figure out how to park over there.
Which building?
It's the Billings. It's the main one where they congregate, the library and all, and it's the third floor. But they're doing all that construction, so I don't know where I can park. I'll figure it out.
I didn't know about the construction.
Yeah, they're building that big building Freeman's doing money for.
Can you? The main lot, Billings. The main lot is about the closest one to that.
And I don't know if we can get in that front entrance. I haven't been over there since I started, but apparently it's all messed up.
I never drive by.
So
That you can't get in the front entrance of Billings
yeah, I'm not for sure.
or Billingsley. It's Billingsley, I think. You can always go in over there where the new if you can't get in the front entrance, the new, what do you call it, like student center or what? That's what Billingsley is, but
Yeah.
where they have the gym and all that sort of stuff over there on that edge. There's doors on that side you can go through. You can't get through.
Gym.
Yeah, they have like the workout areas and basketball and all
Which is
kinds.
down.
It's
the floor below the library or
the main floor, the ground floor.
yeah. There's the ground floor with not the library. It's where you can buy the shirts and all the other stuff.
Bookstore.
Yeah. And I
Past-
think the lunch is there, isn't it?
There's some, yes, there used to be anyway. There used to be like a grill and stuff. It's not the cafeteria. It's just
Okay.
that's like a separate cash thing. Well, when I was there, your plan came with like, you got X amount of meals when you lived on the campus. Got X amount of meals at the cafeteria every week. 15 or 20 or 25 or unlimited, whatever. And then you had like X amount of lion bucks or whatever they called them that you could use towards that grill or the Starbucks or things like that. That was part of the deal whenever I was there. Of course, most of the kids don't want to eat the cafeteria, and then they're out of lion bucks by now.
Yeah.
October 3rd, they're out.
Been here 2 weeks. I'm out of money.
Yep. Because they're going to get pizza at the thing every day.
Kids do that.
That's probably the same pizza that's in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing.
Yep.
They did used to have good Phillies in there. I have no idea. I haven't eaten in there for a long time. But they had good Phillies. I wonder how much it. There used to be some older folks, some retired folks, I think, that would come and eat at the cafeteria all the time during
Really?
lunch, all the time, because you could pay cash and it's like dirt cheap.
I was wondering if it was cheap.
I don't know if they just used to be employees at Southern or one of those kind of things. They were old.
Or it could be, I can get a decent meal.
Hot
and,
meal,
and it
it's-
actually doesn't.
It was like two old couples that
And-
would meet there,
And they would talk, and who knows? They might be Southern alum.
they may have been, or employees at one time or whatever. Because it's not like the public just generally goes in there, but they would.
I got to figure out a way. It's crazy to think. I wish this one had better stuff. It's like when I went to, and it's a college. I mean, it's bigger, but it's not really that much bigger. But they had Chick-fil-A. They had like 5 or 6. they had your regular cafeteria type stuff, but then they had like 5 options that you could buy as well.
Mm. Who's they?
The college I can't remember the name of the college now. It's up north, and it's like, well, this is a cafeteria. You had your regular cafeteria, but then you had Well, it is Thursday. Football returns, which means we have to make a pick. It's kind of our elimination style. We cannot pick teams that won last week.
And we are on a 1-game winning streak.
One game winning
We need to
streak.
get that out there. So last week, Chris selected the Dallas Cowboys. I took the San Francisco 49ers.
So we can't take them this week.
Both won. We are on a heater, as they say.
1 game heater. Because we've picked poorly. Hopefully we can get this rolling. Now, basically, if we do get one wrong, the slate gets wiped clean, and we have to draw to the pile of punishment.
Mm-hmm.
And we've already had to do several of those punishments.
Yep.
And there's video proof of it.
I'm looking at the list of games this week, and we've talked about this a little bit off the air. It is a difficult slate of games to pick, I believe.
Because you have a lot of favorites playing favorites and a lot of the non-good teams playing
Bad versus bad.
good teams.
Yeah. Bad versus bad. Good versus good.
And you have a lot of that.
Quite a bit. And some bad because of injury. And then there's one that I don't know. But then there's a London game this week. So that is like,
Is that the Jacksonville?
no, that's New York, the Jets, by the way, and Minnesota is in London.
And see, that's a whole other.
London's like a weird toss-up. Minnesota's looked awesome, but I don't know. You go, and it's Jets, and it's
travel, and
that's a wild one. That's a little out there. So that's not where I'm going to go. I think I do have mine ironed out, though.
All right,
I think
what do you
I'm going
got?
to take. So even though they lost last week, they look pretty decent in that loss, and I don't think who they're playing is really that good. I'm going to go with Seattle. Give me Seattle over the Giants.
Okay.
At Seattle.
Okay, that's not a bad pick.
Yeah. Taking the Seahawks. Their record's good. They've played a lot of bad teams so far.
Yes.
But that's all right. They're going to play another one, and I think they're going to be fine.
All right. Well, mine, I'm going to go with the team that you took last week, which I'm allowed to because I haven't taken them,
Mm-hmm.
because they are playing another team that's not great, even though they can have potential to be good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to take the 49ers. I think they're just still strong enough, and they've still got enough
I think so.
tools to win. And
Yeah.
so I'm going to take the 49ers over the Cardinals.
Over the Cardinals, both of us picking a home team, too.
Yeah.
There, you got that. We are getting into bye weeks, by the way. So Detroit, Tennessee, Philly, and the Chargers were all off the board this week. Don't know if we would have taken any of them, but those were off. I will take Seattle over New York this week.
And I've got the 49ers over the Cardinals. Those are our picks. They're in. Those are Sunday games, so we will find out Monday if we will be drawing out of the Pale of Punishment.
God, I hope not. Make it a 2-game heater. England and Miami.
Yeah, see, that's one that I don't. Actually, I think Miami's actually, if they had a quarterback, I think they'd be a great team.
Oh,
The problem is, I just think the quarterbacks they have, that one guy actually didn't look bad. Huntley,
I watched a little, but they didn't
look terrible.
move it a lot.
But
he's
he's only been there 2 weeks. They went and got him off the street, basically, and He's been there 2 weeks, so he hadn't had a chance to.
That's the other one I've heard rumor about.
And the Patriots, I mean, if they can run the ball, keep contact, I mean, they're not. It's the NFL, so they're good in a way. They're just not great.
Yeah.
They're missing a couple of pieces to make them step up to another level or whatever.
That Miami team was so much built around having a quarterback that can throw
and kind of run, and now he's gone, and then
you're screwed.
Well, part of their problem, and that's the Dolphins' mistake. That tells you your backup quarterback doesn't get to. You went out and got a guy off the street to come in and start because you aren't confident in your backup quarterback.
They got a lot of money into Tua and Tyreek alone.
I know, but that's the problem right there is with Tua's injuries potentially.
You better have a good.
You better have a good backup that fits his style too.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. So we have that golf tournament. Will Smith is a farter.
Well, I mean, we all are.
Apparently, if you thought the most offensive thing Will Smith has ever done is slap Chris Rock, you would be wrong. The Men in Black director has a new book called Best Possible Place, Worst Possible Time.
Okay.
And he dimes out Will Smith for having deadly gas. He says that one day on the set, Will and Tommy Lee Jones were filming a scene in a car when Will let one fly. Not only did Tommy need to get out of the car ASAP,
Wow,
but the whole set had to be evacuated for 3 hours.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
3 hours?
That's what it says.
I've had some horrible gas.
Not just the car, the whole set
3
evacuated
hours.
for 3 hours.
They're giant buildings, like warehouse-type buildings. You know, they usually shoot these things in, right?
He says, quote, Will Smith is a farter. It's just some people are, and you really don't want to be inside a very small, sealed-up space with Will Smith's farts.
Don't ride in a car with Will Smith.
Yeah. He said, matter of fact, you don't even really want to be sitting next to him at like a Disney ranch. Because he's a lovely guy. He just farts. Some do, some don't.
No, all fart. Some can evidently have to have biohazard suits on afterwards.
I did that one time that I remember in particular. And
where you cleared out a building?
Yeah. High school.
That's pretty bad.
High school locker room. And our locker room was down like two flights of stairs down underneath the gym.
Okay.
And I let one go.
Yeah.
And I'd been eating eggs for protein, quick, easy breakfast, protein,
Egg
for
farts.
about a week
That can be rough.
at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I let one go.
Yeah.
And it was one of them silent,
Yeah.
very deadly.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it was like it was thick.
Oh, that's never how you want it described.
Because it slowly.
Could you see it?
I think you could kind of see it creeping, and how you could see it creeping through the room as it hit each individual as it passed through the room. You could see people go, ugh, and then the faces and the oh no, and people were gagging.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden it started rolling up the stairs, and people were coming down the stairs.
No, walking right into it.
And they hit it, and they're like, oh.
They fell down.
Like
Fainted.
It was like they'd been shot. It was that slow motion. Yeah. So everybody quickly ran out of the.
I don't think I've ever cleared out a room. I
cleared out a locker room.
That's a pretty good one.
That already, by the way, smells not pleasant.
The locker room already
usually
smells disgusting.
Very moldy.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You know, it just had
like
this,
moldy feet in the locker room.
That's what it always smelled like. This was worse.
This makes moldy feet smell good.
Yeah. One time I learned, all right, maybe a week's worth of 2 or 3 boiled eggs every morning for breakfast, not a good idea.
Yeah, probably not the best. No, people do it, though.
So then there was the fear of doing it in a classroom.
That's probably what Will was doing. He was probably eating this like strict diet or something like that. It'll get you. You got to have a nice balanced diet.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Today is Mean Girls Day. Got it covered, replied Ellen. Zendaya says she doesn't know if she likes fame. If it's any consolation, there's a contingent of people who think Zendaya is a pill for moderate to severe psoriasis. Tommy Lee turned 62 today, and he's still on track playing drums for Motley Crue. Oh, sorry, that was playing to a drum track with Motley Crue. And Pink Floyd sold their music catalog for $400 million. Well, let me be the first to welcome them to the machine.
Hello? This is United States calling. Are we reaching?
This is not headline news.
So you can hang it up.
I hope you have a good day. Awesome day. Get ready. Tomorrow's the weekend already. I feel like this week has flown by.
It did go by very quickly.
So I hope you have a wonderful day.